coaching right. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They asked me when I'm coaching right. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.
Clip is hilarious.
Yo, the notes.
So happy
I respect
Snoop,
the notes, yo.
Snoop put that up on his. I don't know who actually.
Snoop always
originally
posts some
posted
funny
it.
shit
Because
on
he don't
his,
be giving
Instagram.
he don't be giving credit though. He gotta start giving credit to them.
Snoop
people,
never
though.
gives credit.
That's
Oh,
fucked
for real?
up. Yo.
No, he just posts you.
That's fucked up.
No, because Snoop ain't getting no money off there. He like, nah, I ain't getting no money.
That's
So
real.
I'm not posting nothing.
That's
it's
cold
enough.
blooded, yo.
Yo, he'll even cut out your username a little bit. Like the
Yeah, yeah.
video will be super zoomed in, so your username gone.
Yeah,
Like,
he don't want-
damn, Snoop.
He
give
not
me
giving
some
you no
love.
money off it.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
I
man.
mean, I respect it though once you get to that level, you know?
Can I
yeah,
say
but
something
that
real
was
quick?
just.
I like those hats.
Thank you.
I
Thank you.
had to get close. I really
Oh,
like the
yeah.
hats.
The
Let's go ahead.
programming.
Let's go
Yeah,
ahead.
Yeah,
and get it
without
started,
further
man.
ado, clearly we got a third voice in here, man. One of my guys, somebody I truly respect. I've been getting services from this dude for like 10 years now?
Hold
It's
on.
got to be like
Give me
09.
a second. 10 years.
Yeah.
8 at the shop we at now. 2 before that.
Come
Yeah.
on, my guy.
We done came away.
Yeah, we got Nate in here,
Yes, sir.
and he just talking about just big stuff. First off, we got to tell them where they can find you on social media, because we got products,
Let's do that first.
services,
Let's get
all
that out
kind of
the way.
things that you need to know about.
So you can find me on Instagram _pro grooming, then Facebook pro grooming. You cannot follow me on Twitter because that is my place where I
That's your place of
Get
silence.
your shit off.
nobody
Leave me alone, man.
I need to be left alone there, and the stuff I say will get me kicked out of a lot of places. TikTok, we up and coming, you know. But yeah, pro grooming _pro grooming on Instagram. That's where you're going to get all the updates for the business, everything. And then
Tap
the
in with
website link is on there.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Perfect. I was just about
That's
to
a
ask.
bet. Tap in, everybody, and it's going to be plugged on the pod as well. Products, everything.
Yes, sir.
But we got to start at the beginning. Like, so what got you into cutting hair? Because like, I knew about you before I started getting my hair cut. Because like, I just was like, I can't go to the best barber, and I'm new at the shop. You feel me? Coming here, but like, I seen your work. You've been working for a long time. What got you into that?
Yo, it's crazy. I've been on a couple and they always ask me the story, and I'm gonna keep it the same every time. I'm gonna start it like I always say. It's a guy who started me. When I was in high school, I had a beard, young. I had a beard in 9th grade, so I was going to the barbershop by myself. I'm walking to the barbershop every week, getting the shape up in 9th grade. Matter of fact, might be before there. I met this guy named Ty Furby. We became cool, and I thought it was just so cool being in the barbershop. Like, I'm like, yo, you get to see everybody, get all the information. It's just a chill's job. And I did my senior project on Ty Furby on cutting hair. And after then, I fell in love with cutting hair.
That's
with the
dope,
barber school as soon as I got out of school.
That's dope.
I actually got I also want to give credit to my mother because she's the one. Because I remember she was like, "You gonna go to barber school?" And I was like, "Yeah, ma, all right, I will do it, but I want to wait for it." She was like, "No, it ain't no waiting. We going now." She literally got me out of the house, took me to barber school, signed me up, paid for everything out her pocket.
Tough.
Was every drop in the beginning? She was dropping me off at barber school every day, and you know what? I tell that story every time, but I never give my mother credit for that. So
Respect.
I really want to shout out to my mother. Rest in peace, Eva. She's Ty, thank you, but it's my mother, Eva Brown.
Tough.
Eva Brown.
Tough.
Eva Brown.
And I can tell you passionate about it. That's why everybody fuck with you, bro. Like you serious about your craft,
I
dog.
love this, yo. I love it.
Yeah. So,
But
oh yeah. my
before
bad.
you go into the next question, is that a thing though? Do you have where people say like, "Yo, I didn't really want to come up to you because you seem like you on another level"? Like when they first come in the shop, like when you was in a shop beforehand.
No, because when I was in the shop, it was just a mix of everybody.
And we all knew each other kind of
Everybody.
vaguely from high school, so it was like
It was in the shop where I started out. It was everybody. Like I don't even want to say this, but I wasn't who I was now maturity wise.
Mhm.
So yeah,
That's
it was,
everybody.
people come up to me even now like I don't know, but
But
no,
in that shop, it was good vibes too.
It was never a thing where he was like, "Oh, I'm not coming up to him because he." No,
Yeah.
I was nobody then. I'm nobody now. I just cut hair.
And we used to get inferior sports arguments. I
Oh,
still
yeah.
remember that
Furious
barbershop. That's when
sports
everybody was like
arguments.
young and really would be
Listen,
mad about
Which
that
was
shit.
it? Basketball.
Yeah,
Basketball was
it's like
probably
when the
most
Heat
heated.
was crazy,
Yeah,
like
oh,
when the
yeah.
Spurs
Most
was
heated
crazy.
arguments.
Oh man, Sean,
Yeah,
Sean,
niggas
you
used
was
to be
hating on
fussing,
anything,
bro.
Kobe. You know,
Yeah, and Kobe had just had like his last good year, so you was like holding on to it.
Me and Corey.
I remember you had the Kobe 2K picture.
I still got pictures of that.
That's fire.
Yo.
Man.
But I don't want to derail you. I know you.
Oh,
got
yeah,
the-
my
the
bad.
Question set up.
Nah, I just started
Yo,
having
you know this real
flashbacks
quick.
to the old.
It feels like it's like the first time I've been on here.
Yeah?
Like I've been on here before. Like
He's
I'm sitting
been
there
on
thinking,
multiple times
you
too. That
remember-
says
We
about
gonna
his
get into
realness.
that same flow after
I've
we get
called
through
Brandon.
these,
Remember
the
when
questions.
I called Brandon before. Remember that? And he had to do his Mo Free voice.
Yeah.
I've called
That
Outback.
was
for the
like
wing.
that might
I
be the
wish
best
he
don't
had
know
part.
why.
that
Like,
recorded
He called
live,
Outback
man.
and
I
then
gotta
broke
loosen
down
up.
like
Like
the.
I've been here before.
We gonna open it
been
up.
here
He just
before.
got these general
No,
questions
because
now.
I really
and
want
then we
to
gonna
promote
get
the
into
brand
it. No,
because
I
I'm
appreciate
happy
that.
and I like that's why we rocking the hats. That's why we spending money with him because he's a good dude. But as far as being a barber, what made you get driven enough to go like the extra mile and create products, beard oils, skincare regimens? Like I ain't gonna lie, you helped my skincare routine. Like bro, I appreciate you, dog.
It's two. That's really a two-part answer. So because you asked what driven me to be.
Yeah,
take
like
it to the
what
next level.
drove you to just like? Because most
there
niggas just be like,
first.
I just cut
People.
hair. Okay.
People not helping me out. Yo, it made me. It hurt me. Nah, I'm not gonna use hurt. It bothered me. Like when I first started cutting hair, what took me to the level I wanted to be at. Like I wasn't good when I first started. I mean, with anything, no one's good at anything.
Yeah.
But I was not getting help from people. Like I was genuinely asking people for help, and I wasn't getting it. And I was like, I got this. Y'all gonna come to me later on. That's cool. I'll see y'all down the line.
Yeah.
And the same people that didn't want to help me then, they be in my DMs. Hey man,
I know.
you doing it so big now. You doing it so big.
No, you legendary now. Like I'm proud to see the growth. I remember.
You doing it
Yeah,
big.
but even using the legendary, I don't even like. No offense, Mike. I don't even like saying that. It's just regular life. But to this day, if anybody, and everybody, people, I have friends that tell me like, Nate, you're giving too much out. You're giving
Yeah.
too much out because I felt as though people didn't want to help me out. So anybody come to me, hey Nate, how you do this? What's up? I can
And
tell you anything.
they'll never beat you because of your dedication to the craft.
But the thing is, I don't even look at it like that. I don't care if you beat me. I don't care what you do outside that. I care enough for you to succeed in life, but I don't care enough to be like, I don't want him to beat me, or if he beats me. Those words don't come through my mind. I just want you to be great.
Tough.
I want everybody to be great, and I never want nobody to feel that feeling that I felt when I had people out there that didn't want to help me out. So I'm gonna help everybody out.
Respect.
I'll make people angry. I'll give stuff out that I'm not even supposed to give out. I don't even care.
Yeah.
So the second part to it is, I dove into getting more into services, facials, beard treatments, because we don't know it in the
That's
store
so
as it
real,
is.
man.
Men don't know how to take care of us. We don't know how to take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
We don't know how to take care of our beard, our face, everything. So I'm like, why not teach it? It's not
Yeah.
even about the money. Like I didn't even do it because of money. I just like I want somebody to come in the shop, and when they leave, they look like, yo, he helped me out.
Yeah.
He gave me more than just a haircut.
Cooking.
Yeah. And now
Legendary.
I've recently dived into something new with self-care. Self-care for
Yeah.
men, which is everything is important. That's life.
That's ultra player too, cause like people don't
Is
realize
that still
like
in its infancy, or you?
Oh, it's in its infancy,
Okay.
and I got to take it to the next level.
All right.
But I'm gonna be
I'll
very
let you bring
transparent.
that back then.
I slowed down a little bit. You know why? Because my wife told me one day, she was like, "How you talk about self-care, and you don't do everything for yourself self-care wise?" And it made me sit there and think like, "Damn, she's right."
she is.
So
You always learn good stuff from a
when
good woman.
That's real.
talking it and then living it is two different things. So I realize I have to talk it and live it. And I'm not saying I do self-care things, but it's more than people think. Oh, I'm gonna get my feet done. I'm gonna go buy some clothes. I'm gonna go do this and that. No, it's here.
Yeah.
Like it's here. Like people used to look at. I called one of my friends recently, and I was asking like, "Yo, how do you feel about therapy for men?" And he was like, "You know what? Back then, it's something that people would like look at it a certain way, but now it's like, it's important. I'm trying to find a black therapist. So anybody hears this, They can shoot me a black therapist. You know my Instagram name. I want it. Like I want to be in therapy.
That's tough.
And for years, for months, she was telling me. My wife was telling me it, and I was scared.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
That's real. No,
I
that's
don't know
real.
why. I was scared.
actually,
It's because we stubborn
used to
and we
talk
be
about
set
it
in
a
our
lot.
ways, yo.
we used to talk about it a lot on the podcast. I did it for
For real?
4 years. I was in therapy or something like that. Started out, I was going
Told you,
every
when
week.
traumatic shit happen, you
and it
gotta.
goes-
It's okay to like be
As
like
you
that shit
progress
happened,
and
yo.
you talk to this person, because the thing that makes it so dope to me, and I like that you brought this up, because I don't like to force it on people. So a lot of people don't even know I did this shit. I'm not going to tell you. It's on your time to really kind of find when you need to do it.
Right.
But what I found great about it is that objective person to bounce some ideas off of.
There
you
we
know what
go.
I mean?
Yes.
You can really give your shit, and then they can give it back to you like, nigga,
unbiased.
that's stupid. Or not, maybe not stupid. They won't word it that way, but they'll give you some other ways to think about it. They start giving you different tools. I have a website. I don't really want to shout it out on the podcast, but I have a website where I found mine's at. She was black. I had a black woman.
Okay.
The first time I had a black woman, the only reason I stopped going to her was because she was a little bit too far from me. The other one was like only 10 minutes away from me, so we just clicked instantly, and it was perfect. You know, what I
Okay.
mean? Hour sessions. I had coverage, so it wasn't that much money for me to do it.
Yeah.
But you know, it's definite. I'm happy to hear that you're even thinking about it.
Yeah,
That's the main
I'm thinking about it. When I say
Good
think
shit,
about
bro.
it, I just got some information 2 days ago, and I'm just waiting to sit down and really
That just
dive
mean
in.
you
it.
mature.
I'll give you the
bro.
website definitely after
Okay.
the
Still
show.
still nervous. Still
Yeah,
nervous.
take your time, man. It's like I said, it's on your, because they not going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
Them niggas they working with somebody right now or multiple other people. That's the thing that you gotta realize too. Don't lie to them
Mm-hmm.
when you go in there. Give it to them all, whatever it's, but like whatever it is, it could be minor in your mind. Some reason it's bothering you or whatever the issue is. Talk to them about it.
I'm definitely with.
Because like you said, it has such a stigma early on where it kind of looked at you kind of quote unquote crazy. I guess is how people looked at it when you started doing
It's
that.
just as black men,
back in
we
the
taught
day.
not to like
And you gotta be strong.
understand having
Shouldn't
feelings
really,
and
you know
shit.
what I mean?
Bro,
And like,
bury
but we're
that
going
shit
through
in.
shit. Like, nigga, you be alright. Nigga,
Yeah,
you be straight.
all right.
Man, let me tell you how we're taught so much. I be trying to tell my son that sometimes I got to check myself.
Yeah.
And I try in life. I try not to take away from anybody's feelings. Whatever you feel is what you feel for a reason. So I want to understand that. And sometimes when in the beginning I'd be trying to take my son's feelings away, and my wife is like, "No, find out why he feels that," because he'll tell me, "Dad, I'm sad," and I'm like, 3-year-old, what you sad for? No, tell me why you're sad now. Like I want to know in your 3-year-old life, why are you sad?
Yeah.
Because you're not just saying it to say it. So let me know why you're sad. And it's an ever going thing, and that's another reason I'm diving more into it, because I think because I have a child now, and he's growing
Respect.
up, and I just feel like the mistakes I made in life, I don't want him to make them. So I just want to
That's
learn
tough.
more about myself so I can explain to him how life.
Tough.
Yeah.
I can't wait. For
Tough.
that. Yeah, man. The self-care part gonna be the
Man,
part
yeah.
I can't wait for that.
Self-care Nate, dog.
Hype
Yeah,
for
man.
that. You gotta bring that back through.
Dog.
when you
Yeah.
got that going.
Real
I'll send y'all
one,
some of
real.
the clips and everything.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, getting back to your business and everything, like, do you have any future plans with programming that you care to divulge right now, just lightly? Because I know I've seen you have lives on or live streams or whatever it's called on Instagram where you showing some serious products. I remember you had the beard joint that he had a beard hot comb.
Yeah,
Nigga.
yeah,
That
yeah.
joint got warm.
I've seen it.
Started, yeah.
I watched the whole
Come
ant
on.
joint. Not to interrupt. I watched the whole ant live for sure.
Tough.
I shelved that one.
Shout out
the-
Ant.
Shout out to
Shout out to Big Pod,
Shout
man.
out, yeah, my man Ant. I've shelved that one for right now. So right now, the main products I'm working on, we already had the beard oil. You have the beard oil. This is my baby. This is the first one. Second, this is also the beard oil. Sorry about that. I keep it in a box. When I created this, yo, you know why I made it look like this? You know how when you buy cologne,
Yes.
cologne comes in a box.
Nice
Yes.
package.
I said I want when you
presentation.
buy it, I want somebody to be like,
Yeah.
open it
Yeah,
up
you
like
hear the
this.
sip.
Yeah.
You hear
Boom,
crack.
that's it,
Like you
boom.
making a steak.
And I'm not gonna lie, I packaged all this myself, and I
man,
brag a
that's-
little bit. I did all this, everything, thought of it,
Real.
and I've had help going the way. I've had help going the way, but this is me.
You
Next
been
one
on
is
it.
this one. This
wash.
is another one of my babies. This is the programming Pro Wash. This
Get
will
the
be
beard
out
wash,
soon.
man.
Last one, I don't have a sample of that yet. Is my leave-in conditioner, and then I have combs and picks. So once I'm done this, once that last piece is out, I'm done the beard care portion. Now we're going to hair care.
Yeah.
So once we get the hair care, we're gonna have shampoo. We're gonna have the Pro shampoo,
Yes.
the Pro conditioner,
Let's go.
pro scrub brush. And
These
then
niggas
once
don't
we
know
do
how
that,
to take care of themselves,
no,
man.
they don't,
Yeah.
man. Listen, they
This
don't.
is
Just
dope.
give
What
me
do
a-
you
Shit.
call my favorite oil? I'm sorry, I don't mean to divulge too much, but I know I'll be asking you for like some old school like remedy.
Oh no, you
innate
talking about
remedy.
Oh, you talking about the tea tree and the
If you got the beard, the bumps under the beard,
Yeah, man.
or back of the
Hair
neck,
joints?
anything like that, yeah, it's gonna keep you player.
yeah, it's gonna keep you right. It's gonna keep you right.
Okay.
Then the last thing we're gonna do is I'm trying to transition to this to be so basically I want this to be a lifestyle company. And when I say a lifestyle company, we're gonna have clothes, we're gonna have hair products, we're gonna give information to men. We're just gonna stretch out, just hit everything.
The pro therapy
Fire,
sessions,
man.
Man, whatever
Gonna
you
have
get,
people
man,
getting
whatever
therapy
you
from
get,
the
there's no
pro.
limits, man. You really gotta think and be like, there is no limits. If I say I want
really
to be
not.
what I don't know, pro anything, like I would just
That's
do
fire,
it,
man.
and just
Damn.
put the stuff in the way.
So when you
Yeah.
came up with when you started getting into, I guess, Pro Plus itself, do you remember what year, like, I guess, what clicked for you to start saying, like, yo, I want to do this right here, like that beard oil?
I can't tell you the year.
Okay.
So I can tell you the year I took it serious.
Yeah.
I can tell you when my first thought was a lot of these companies, they sell products and they're not for black men.
Not at all.
And when I say they have some for black men, guess what they only start with? They only give us this. They give us a beard oil, they give us this, and it stops at that. Where's the shampoo? Where's the
Scared the shit out.
I thought somebody was about to break in. Like,
nigga was running down on me.
yeah.
One of the blinds fell. Sorry, guys.
But
Still living humbly.
I'm still living humbly.
Humble Livings is the name of this pod. Yo, that's
Yo.
fire.
But what was I at? Oh, so yeah, it's these companies, they're making stuff and they don't have the full range for everything.
Yeah.
Where's the facial care stuff for us? Where's all that in one company? I got a source here, and there, and then there's a white guy on the damn thing with spiky hair.
Yeah.
I was like, man,
That shit be having your head dry as a bitch.
all right, we got to stop with this. So then I said I want to start it.
Suave.
And when COVID happened, I was out for 3 months. That's when I dived into it.
Okay.
Started putting stuff together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always respect.
Respect, bro. Respect to the brand. Tap in, services, products, everything.
Like you
you better
said,
purchase them, especially if you listen to Coach Class podcast. You better
You know it.
love that, bro.
You got any more questions, side?
No, I did have one question for all the barbers that's listening. Cause you say you're giving away sauce, so I just wanted to know, like, do you have like a favorite like clipper or like line of clippers for all the barbers that's listening that need to elevate their game or get
Favorite
the
line of
correct
clippers?
things?
Um,
You be having the fancy looking clippers now, Nate. I remember when they didn't look
know.
fancy like that.
I mean, listen, I remember too.
real.
I don't know. I have a favorite. Like I be trying everything. Like I really try to see if I like it. It's just whatever is giving me. Oh shit! Sorry, he's
You
dying.
good?
He's dying.
Just cough it out, yo.
He's dying.
Took that bitch down the wrong
Cough it out like a
Don't
player.
take it out, man.
Cough it out like a
Goddamn.
player.
Oh shit! All right, we good.
All right, let's go.
Drink this water.
No, but I don't really have a favorite clipper, yo. I
Okay.
can cut with anything, yo. I can,
Respect.
and
Those
any
respectable
any
words.
real barbers that listen to this, yeah, we have our favorite clippers. But any barber, like you come in a crazy situation, I can cut with anything.
Yeah.
Just give them to me.
And since you're our guest, I did the same thing with Roy. Shout out Retro Roy. I don't know his social media, but Roy is the homie. I always ask like a random barrage of questions you have to answer like quickly, so we could just know your mind frame because of the conversations we have in the shop.
Okay.
So I need to know what's your favorite Funko Pop that you own right now?
Shit.
Y'all got,
Mr. Miyagi.
y'all got collections too, man. I'm
Probably
low.
no, I'm wild. I'm sorry. My Lamar Jackson.
Okay.
Respect.
LJ.
Favorite Star Wars character?
Obi-Wan.
Respect.
Oh, we gotta talk about that.
Swedish Fish, Starburst, or Sour Patch Kids?
Sour Patch Kids. Anything sour runs the road. Runs the world.
Favorite tennis shoe of all time?
Air Max 95 Neons. OGs.
Favorite cut of steak?
Ribeye. Bone in.
Favorite 90s action film?
Point Break.
Favorite 90s comedy?
Shoot. 90s comedy.
Comedy movie. Comedy movie. Sorry, I
I
should
like
have
so much
included
stuff.
that. Yeah.
Man. Beverly Hills Cop was 80s. That's the 80s, right?
I think like the sequels was probably like 90s. Yeah, the sequels was probably like early 90s.
I know you said 90s, but I'm
not
at to go with
mad
Beverly
at
Hills.
that.
Beverly
I'm
Hills
not
Cop.
mad at late 80s.
Okay.
I love Beverly Hills Cop. I was watching it last night. I watch
Respect.
it once a week.
I actually watched Friday last night.
For real? That shit is still funny, yo. They
I
was
didn't
innovative.
realize how many people that are in that have passed on now. Bro. Even Michael Clark Duncan is in that shit. I didn't even know he was in that motherfucker.
He was?
He's in the scene where they showing the flashback when Buddy gets knocked out for the bike. He's rolling dice with him.
Yep.
I didn't even peep that. That shit blew my mind.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
All right, so I ask everybody. Since you asked a question, I ask everybody this question, and you're gonna have to answer fast. What is your top? What on Christmas? What 3 movies do you have to watch?
Well, me and my brother always talk about it. What's the Adam Sandler movie? Eight Crazy Nights. We love that
I haven't
joint.
seen that.
Fucking love that movie. I don't know why I love that. Movie. And it's a Jewish movie. It's not even a fucking Christmas movie.
Christmas.
For real?
Yeah, like, it's about the Jewish people.
If you don't got 3, you
Still love
gotta
it.
give me 2 though.
I don't know. Like, bro, I don't. Cause
Alright.
it's.
All right.
Well, A Christmas Story, obviously. That because my dad like the you'll shoot your eye out joint.
Yeah.
Like he loves that joint. So yeah, that's a Christmas special. That's probably it for me though.
Okay. What about you?
And basketball, Christmas basketball.
I could probably do the National Lampoon joint.
Okay.
That joint where he was putting everything on the. all the
Yeah, I
lights
remember
on
that.
it. That's
that might have
solid.
been National Last
If
One
it's
Christmas
not
or some shit.
the other
like
two
that.
that he had was there as well. You know what I mean? And then the Grinch. I fuck with the Grinch.
Which one?
The animated one.
That one was hard.
The old one?
School joint. Yeah.
I'm sorry. You know what's better than that one? The one with Benedict Cumberbatch. That's just
I didn't know
hilarious.
nothing about that one.
You
I
never
don't
seen
know
that
what
one?
that is.
That was the
Is
recent
that
one.
the one with Jim Carrey?
Oh, the most recent joint.
The most recent
I
one.
forgot about that one.
I ain't see that.
Doctor Strange played. What's his name?
I forgot all about
That's
that.
really good. It had Keena Thompson in there.
That's tough. I didn't know that.
I forgot all about that shit. But yeah, I
I'ma
fuck
throw
with the
mine in
animated
there.
shit.
I have to watch Home Alone 2.
There we go.
Have to.
Classical.
And I have to watch Friday After Next.
Oh, Friday After Next. How did I
I
forget
didn't even
about
think
that?
about that, man.
I
That blew
absolutely
me.
have to. And
Mine-
the second
Top
one
flight
was
security of the world, Craig.
Yeah.
Home Alone 2, Jingle All the Way, and Trading Places. Trading
Okay,
Places is
yeah.
more of a New Year's type thing.
I like
but
it,
I watch Trading Places. It's always in the mix.
It's a great movie.
Sinbad's character
Great
was
fucking
hilarious
movie,
too
yo.
in
House
Jingle
Guest.
All the Way.
Oh, also, House Guest is one of my 2. It's 4. So it's like
I don't
Okay.
even remember House Guest.
How do you remember House
Richard
Guest?
Pryor don't?
I
You
don't.
remember House
It's
Guest?
Sinbad, right?
Sinbad?
Sinbad. Camp Maple Ridge. Is it Maple? Yeah.
I don't remember it either now that he said that.
Y'all remember?
I remember that joint.
I gotta see it. Like, bro, you gotta think.
Once
like,
you
I
show
don't
me
be
a
watching,
scene
like,
from it,
often.
I'll remember it immediately because I've seen it. I
It's
know
only
that.
shit my
You don't
people's
remember
I've
watch.
seen everything Sinbad.
Man, I call Brandon right now. Yo, say a line from House Guest. He
You got it?
blurt it out.
Brandon is hilarious.
That's how
dog.
like, yo, we always quote that movie.
Yo,
Movie's
Yeah.
hilarious, yo.
House Guest is that.
if you need like a media arm of that Pro Plus lifestyle shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
We
listen,
here.
I'm gonna be stretching out soon, real soon,
We here.
we all are.
real soon.
Keep
I'm
going
gonna say
crazy,
salute
bro.
to Sinbad, yo, because he's hella
Sinbad is great.
mad underrated. yo.
Hilarious.
Mad
Hilarious
Hilarious.
nigga.
And he
dog.
wasn't
Hilarious.
Like somebody who cursed.
Stand-up's funny as
No,
shit.
his shit used to be
I don't think he
clean.
cursed at all.
Clean.
Back in the
joints,
Def
yeah.
Comedy Jam days, like
Did you
his
watch-
joints was
Stand-up's
clean.
hilarious.
Did you watch Different World?
Yes,
You finished
yes.
it. He was
Love
funny in
his
there.
character
Yeah.
in Different
Yeah,
World.
I loved it.
A Different
Was he
World
the
is like a
cook?
low key
Am I bugging?
legendary show anyway.
Very legendary.
Nah, he was like the.
And the Fits was hard.
Yeah.
He was like a.
Yes.
Still a lot of tennis shoe ideas from there, like the left field shoes, like
I gotta
the
go back and
randoms.
watch again too. yo.
And I went to an HBCU, like
Ooh.
stayed on campus and all of that. Like, there's like always like somebody there like him.
That's
and they
real.
did a really good job. Actually, a lot of it is kind of like based off. It's several colleges, but there's a Hampton influence on it too. Like, salute to my school, Hampton. But like, yeah, there's like people there like that, yo. So that's why I always love that character.
Yeah, his character was in that was just A1. It was a great character.
Since y'all are avid Game of Thrones watchers, how do y'all feel about
House of the
Dragon?
Dragons.
It's great.
Fucking
great.
phenomenal, son. I
great.
like. You have a favorite character right now? I know it's mad early.
It's
It's only
probably.
been 3 episodes.
It's probably Damon.
Yeah,
He
I
had
was
a
about
whole
to say the
scene
same
when
thing.
he had
That nigga.
He didn't talk. He had
His
a whole
name is
scene.
Damon?
Damon Targaryen. He had a whole scene and didn't talk.
They shot 57,000 arrows at that nigga. Yo. He only got hit 3 times.
Oh,
and
he's
he
a-
was slicing and dicing niggas. He's cold.
He was chopping the
I
arrows
thought
out
he
the
was
air.
ass. I thought he was just like one of them niggas that was
Some
raised
anime shit.
under like just being high up in the hierarchy. So I thought he was ass with the hands after he got beat at the match. Nah,
He's
this
a shit.
nigga's real.
Do you know what happens? Like,
yeah, in the episode 3?
no, do you know what happens? Like, cause you know it's
Oh,
since-
going forward.
Since it's been
I
a
haven't
prequel-
done a deep dive. I haven't.
All right,
done
then
a
I'll
deep
shut up
dive.
then.
I
This
watched.
nigga Nate reads the
so-
book first
'Cause I have
before
some-
watching
I'll
shows
tell you
and
something.
shit.
Yo, you
I'll tell you
deep
something.
like that? I didn't. I
He
was
be
happy.
always
to,
ODing. He be like, you didn't see
So
on
you don't know-
Obi-Wan when the
So you don't know what-
lightsaber flashed twice?
You don't know what happens with Damon Targaryen?
no. I don't.
You want
I'm
that?
not mad if you give me that though. Heavy spoiler if people are watching.
Yeah, heavy spoiler. Well, I mean, yeah, if you're not an avid watcher, heavy spoiler. Heavy spoiler. You know who he marries, right?
The daughter, I'm sure, right?
Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, he marries Rhaenyra.
Yeah.
You know, Targaryens
his
like
niece? Isn't that his
yes,
niece?
Targaryens like to fuck themselves. I mean, excuse me. They
That
like to fuck
shit is
themselves.
crazy. That's how
Really?
That's
Wow.
how that whole
They keep
shit
their lineage.
crumbled.
They keep their lineage.
That's how that
said,
whole lineage crumbled because they
wow.
was
They
smashing
like-
each other.
Yep, they
It's
like to keep their
wild.
lineage pure.
I'm
while
gonna
sleep
see
with
how
each
they
other.
do that though. How they about to do that?
Oh, they're gonna do it. They're gonna be
This
together.
next episode is about
No.
They gonna start
That's,
setting
you know
that
they're
lay in the
speeding
ground?
up like every 2 years
Yeah,
and 3
yeah,
years.
I like that. I like that
I like
too.
that too.
Because it's what 200 plus years ago when we start off.
175.
175, something like that.
Well, no, 185.
185.
Well, 175 from when the Mad. Yes, 175 from when the Mad
Mad
King
King
was
died.
died and Daenerys was born. We take off with Daenerys is like 15, I think, or I don't know how long. You know, they never really tell you how old Daenerys is, but you take off after Daenerys. So I'm gonna say like 185,
Gotcha.
190, maybe 200. Like
I'm
you said.
hyped, man. They got that shit. They got that shit.
Yeah,
dog.
it's good.
They got the budget too.
Woo.
Like
Yeah.
that shit
Oh,
was
it's
been like
HBO.
the biggest show forever.
You know what made me hyped though? I was happy that you did. You fuck with Obi-Wan?
Yeah,
I'm not. Yeah,
Oh, I love.
I was
Everybody
happy to
fuck
hear
with
that.
that.
You fuck
That
with
shit
Obi-Wan.
was
I love
hard.
Mike
I
was
love
telling me
Obi-Wan.
That shit was so fucking.
Obi-Wan
good,
was
man.
amazing.
Still hated Boba Fett.
Oh my gosh.
He always yells at me about this, but
How do you hate Boba Fett?
because he was out of shape and he was in the desert, bro. I said it every episode.
He definitely was out of shape. But I mean,
No water, no carbohydrates.
he still was out of shape.
Still.
Why?
But you know, I don't see the thing is you're not a Star Wars watcher, so the nostalgia of bringing that is the same actor who is
From
playing
there.
who has to
I'll
play
give you that.
who has to play Jango Fett, Boba Fett. That's the same actor from Episode 2
Okay.
who
That's
died because since he's
Like
a
from
clone.
the Clone Wars movie?
Yeah, because he's actually a
Okay.
clone. They use the same. It's great. It's great. It's amazing. You know he was in the Obi-Wan too, right?
Yes.
Because anytime you would see a stormtrooper is him.
Oh shit.
Up until the
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought he popped up in like the scene at like the end of it. or
no,
something.
he's so any stormtrooper
Maybe
that's
I'm
from
mixing the
like
shows up.
from before the Empire really took over. You gotta give me a second to get my episodes. I don't feel like going into that. But anyone is basically him. So if a stormtrooper takes his mask off, his helmet off,
It's his
it's
face.
him. It's his face. Unless you get into like the latest stories with Rey, because the Republic moved away from using stormtroopers. That's why you got a cartoon called The Bad Batch. They moved away.
Oh, okay,
and those
okay.
guys started like they weren't all bad. They were cool. I don't know if you ever heard one of the Star Wars shows. They really showed them they have personalities. Like they're people and shit. Some of them are cool, but it's something in their head that made them kill the Jedi, Order 66 or whatever the fuck it is. I love Star Wars. Like you ask me one franchise for the rest of my life, it's gonna be
Why you
Star
think
Wars.
I asked you the Star Wars character question?
I know Star
No,
Wars.
you
is my
dog.
shit.
We
Over-
be
over
arguing
anything.
about all type of movies and Marvel shit and all that.
Love Star Wars.
Yeah.
So, out of all the like the trilogies that happened, what would you say is your favorite set?
It's not a set for me. Like my favorite movie is Episode 3, Revenge of the.
Oh, when
Revenge of the
Obi-Wan
Sith.
cut Anakin and then he turned into Darth Vader.
Yeah, man. That's
That was a good movie.
That's
Let's
my-
say, let's say you had to pick
That was a
three
good
out of the
movie.
batch, like you just have to pick one.
That's hard, man. Because I didn't like the
First three?
first two of those what's
So
1
4,
and
5,
2?
and 6.
Huh? No, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, and 3. So like
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And I tell everybody, please, when you watch it, please watch it how it's supposed to be watched. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Go through your between
That's
movies.
real.
Watch it how it was brought to you. Don't watch it how it's ordered up on there. Please.
I
Please.
love 3, yo.
3 is my favorite episode.
I love episode. thank
Episode
you.
3 is the
I
best
love
thing ever
episode
created.
The
3,
birth
yo.
of Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Darth Vader was amazing.
I don't even remember that one, yo. That's how I know I'm not.
That's when he
I
fought
saw
Obi-Wan
all of
on-
them. It's
in
so
the
many
lava
of them,
joint.
though.
You remember when he
Oh
fought
yeah, that
That's
was fire. I
episode
did
3.
say that. I
He
did say
turned
that.
kills
Yeah, that
kids.
was-
Merkin,
everything.
he was just
It-
going
it
through.
was
He
great.
killed it.
They so
Younglings, he was
Said,
wilding,
Anakin, no.
bugging
Yeah,
out.
man.
It was like, now you
You were supposed to be the chosen one. That nigga was heartbroken, yo.
Chopped his up.
The
Chopped
greatest
him up.
fighting scene I ever seen.
Left
was
him in the
Obi-Wan.
lava.
Man,
I've never seen a fight scene in any movie.
that
better
fight
than
scene is dope.
in
as hell.
Obi-Wan where he fights what's the name, but then when he fights the shorty, I forgot her name, the one from Baltimore,
Okay.
and he grabbed her up. He grabbed that ship because going real nerd with this real quick. you could never, before that Obi-Wan, you can never really show how strong Darth Vader really was in the cinematic version. Darth Vader is really, really strong.
Yeah.
So they were able to show that in Obi-Wan when he was able to grab the
Ships.
with his hand, pull it down.
They had to make a fake one go
And then
out
he's-
and then straight.
That's why I was saying that was so dope.
He
Because
stopped her lightsaber
just
with
like
his
he
hand.
said, all we saw was him fight a few people in the older ones where I think he got into one of the ships and was getting his sword on a little bit. Fought with Luke.
Rogue One.
Yeah.
Rogue One when he showed
So
me.
I didn't even
they,
see that.
yeah, I mean, he had scenes, but we
is?
hadn't seen him do
I'ma
some
tap that.
shit.
Yeah, Rogue One at the
Nigga.
end when he started going crazy in like the
Yeah.
little tunnel.
Yeah.
That was
hard.
that was
It's
looked at as
hard.
one of the best
But
Darth
this
Vader scenes
Obi-Wan
ever.
shit,
It was, yo.
when you get
No,
to
the
see his
Obi-Wan went
actual
crazy.
force,
Because
his
it was like
power,
young.
like,
I don't
yo.
even know how to control this
Crazy.
much power.
If you
yet.
watch Rogue One, the Andor series is about to start the 21st. Andor series is going to
Yeah,
be
my
phenomenal.
dad just told me about that.
Andor
shit not
series
too
is going to be
long ago.
phenomenal.
Who's Andor? That's the.
You got to watch Rogue One. Cassian Andor.
Oh, I don't know.
He's an
who
important
Andor is.
player.
Oh, you never seen Rogue One, Mike?
Nah.
I like it, yo.
I be fumbling the bag on like the side story
Yeah,
ones.
Andor,
yo, like,
Andor is.
I've
it's
seen
gonna be
every
crazy.
like Star Wars movie.
You
like,
haven't. I be telling people, and they try to tell me that.
Not
I be
the
like,
side movies. I haven't seen the
"But
side
you gotta
movies,
get
but like the
into it.
main
You
ones.
gotta live it, Mike.
I gotta live it, yo.
gotta
Love
live
that
this
Star
shit.
Wars
I gotta
shit.
have an
I live
Obi-Wan
this
Kenobi
shit.
fit on when I'm at the theater.
Man, listen, this shit's in my blood.
It's a
yo.
lifestyle.
I love this shit.
Take it straight to
I
the
respect
veins.
it. I respect it, bro.
And you're supposed to watch it once a year. Everything once a year.
Yeah.
Get a refresher. I like that.
Yo,
'cause
Rich.
it's been a minute since I've seen him. But go ahead.
I think the Wales Mountains affected my bloodline, yo.
What happened?
I really love the pumpkin spice coffee at Royal Farms,
The
yo.
hype
I be going there like every other day getting a pumpkin
changed
spice
the
coffee.
season. As soon as Labor
You like
Day
pumpkin
hit.
spice things?
As soon
No.
as Labor Day hit.
No.
His blackness overpowered.
Yeah, it's
The
no.
Wales Mountains might have hit my bloodline,
Not
yo.
pumpkin shit.
I'm not pumpkin spice.
Y'all don't like
fan.
pumpkin spice
No,
coffee?
I like the donuts.
pumpkin spice.
I like pumpkin
No, I
spice
like pumpkin
donuts.
spice. Mike, you be let me down a lot, yo. I ain't gonna lie, yo.
I'm not a coffee drinker.
Do
so
you,
that's
any of
not
y'all
my
like
thing.
pumpkin spice coffee?
Like I ain't
Let
gonna
me
lie,
know.
like a lot of like women really love that pumpkin. When they come
That shit
around,
good, yo.
They be going crazy.
That's why they
Shit
keep
good.
coming out
Stuff
with it.
Like,
Shit good, bro.
You like pumpkin pie,
salt
Mike?
and this and ginger.
Huh?
Like,
You like pumpkin pie?
I would eat pumpkin pie. I would.
Damn it.
It's Wales Mountains in my blood. At least it don't affect me in the ways that matter. It's like pumpkin flavored things sometimes.
Jeez, Mike.
Damn, Stanley out. Son of a
pumpkin.
bitch.
He out.
Yo, I saw that yesterday. Dad was mad as shit, yo.
I didn't-
He hasn't been healthy since we paid him.
Damn.
Yeah, I just got
He
it.
played two fucking games.
Yeah, this nigga.
Yo, yo, two
Brittle.
fucking
James
games.
Brittle.
remind me of, like
Not
Alabama.
even full games, I don't
Alabama.
think.
He got paid and got injured the next
Yeah,
week.
drink some
Damn.
milk.
He got paid
please,
and injured the next week.
Whatever he need to do. They need to pay Lamar though.
We need you,
see
bro.
the- you see the
will.
shirt.
We need you a lot.
It's been
man.
frustrating me, like, cause I watched that little Stephen A. Smith show yesterday, and I was like frustrated. Like,
What show?
I don't know the name
His,
of it,
his
but it's like three
Get Up
black
in the
dudes. You
Morning
can tell
joint?
they be like, but they be going back and forth with their like, cause we don't watch that no more. You remember First Take was like a thing during the day when
I
we were
watched.
young.
I watched Undisputed.
I think it.
Shannon and them.
Oh no, it
Shannon
wasn't
and shit.
Shannon and them.
No, it was probably First Take.
No, I watched. It had Stephen A. Smith and like two other black dudes.
That's First Take.
It was definitely first.
Yeah.
It's gotta be first.
It wasn't great though, but it was like
They'll
I
pay.
was just getting frustrated with the way they were talking about Lamar because like they outweigh him with quarterbacks that have not done anything that he's done yet. Yo, like
Yep.
what are we talking about? Like this nigga already did that shit.
I keep telling you.
A MVP in the NFL is like probably one of the hardest accolades to achieve. The best player in the NFL,
Super Bowl. Super
Mike,
Bowl.
Super Bowl II.
Super Bowl.
Like Stephen A. I keep telling you, is smart, yo. He knows what he's doing, yo. He be trying to just trigger people. Like think about it, yo.
What did he say
be
about it?
all
I didn't
outrageous
see
He
it.
didn't say nothing like too wild. They just like basically making reasons not to pay that nigga, and they talking about like Kyler Murray and shit like nigga.
Kyler Murray done nothing.
We're
What
talking
has
about
he
Kyler
done?
Murray
I
and
don't
Lamar
get that.
Jackson, my nigga.
I don't get what they. I don't understand why he's even in comparison
Yo,
right now.
your,
Is it 'cause he's
your
black?
guy was never nowhere near an MVP ever.
That's why I salute to
Ever.
Shohei Ohtani
Relax,
for
bro.
rocking the Lamar jersey, man. Game recognized game.
Shohei was rocking it, yo?
Yeah, he rocked the jersey.
Lamar changed the game. Even
That's
if you
hard.
watch how football has shifted since he's become a starting
Look at this
quarterback.
My man coming in there, Shohei Ohtani.
I seen him.
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
But
That's hard.
Somebody said two-way
on.
players.
y'all watch
Let's
that?
go.
Two dynamic players.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
We know what's real.
Y'all watch
Shohei
that
gonna
Buffalo
get that
Rams
big
game,
bag.
right?
Yeah.
I didn't watch the
Lamar
whole game.
has impacted the entire game. Everybody's trying to play like Lamar now. Everybody's trying to play like Lamar 2 years ago. The 14-2 season is what every really good offensive team is trying to mimic right now, yo.
I mean, I don't think that to a certain extent because it's you've seen offenses like this, but you just never seen an athlete like that. And the problem that people
I've never seen a white quarterback run as much as Josh Allen did the last game.
No,
that's from Lamar, yo.
Yeah, no, Josh Allen's been like that.
He has, but
Josh
not
Allen
like
has
that.
more. He has more rushing
He
touchdowns.
has
than
been
any-
like that.
He has more rushing touchdowns than
He's
any
a rusher.
quarterback.
He
Yeah.
started that.
He's
It's
done
like Big Ben.
He's
but more
stud.
athletic.
Oh, yeah, that's a white boy. What do you
Way
mean?
more athletic.
Did you see the
Big
stiff arm?
Ben.
Woo! He
Yeah.
threw somebody.
Woo!
The problem with
But he
everybody-
gonna get hurt doing that
if
shit.
people realize
17 games.
You haven't
Break
seen
that
Lamar
finger.
Yeah.
in
Or that
so
shoulder
long.
shit.
So not seeing him, people forget who he is.
Exactly.
People have forgotten who Lamar Jackson is, and rightfully so. They just forget because when you haven't seen somebody, but they forget. They also forget that the last 3 games or 4 games we didn't win a game. Now we were very competitive in those games, but we did not win.
Mm-hmm.
We were a game and a half out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Playoffs. If Lamar Jackson plays, we make the playoffs. If he plays those 4 games, we make the playoffs, and they forget. So he says, "I'm going to go show you who I am." Rightfully so. Go get your money. Go show
Get
him.
that money, bro.
He has to remind people, and I mean it's sad that he has to remind people that.
Yeah.
But he'll remind them. He'll go remind them this season.
I also believe it's also because they don't love his image.
He's
Yep.
unapologetically
No.
black.
And
No, I don't think
there's
that.
nothing wrong
I think
with his
that-
image,
I think that's
but
wrong.
I think that.
I agree with that.
I think they love his. They can't have problems with his image. He brings the people there.
But when he
it's
makes
like
a
that.
certain crowd
Nah,
uncomfortable because
it's
he's like still himself.
No, he doesn't do. What does he say? I don't think he does. To say he's himself, what does he do?
Yo, the
He's
driving.
himself.
The
on
driving
the
that
lives.
was the first year, and you
He
got
did that. He did that last year, didn't he?
That was the first
he
year,
doing
wasn't it? That was the first-
early
that was-
on
No,
in his
he's
last
black,
year?
black.
He's
He's
been
Florida
doing that
boy,
like
like,
after
it's
like
all
everybody
games.
else
He's a
is like-
Florida boy.
Listen, they had issues
You
with
see it.
Cam Newton when
Even
Cam
how
Newton
he
was
talk.
being Cam Newton. They
Yeah,
had
but he-
issues
but he-
with
but he-
Michael Vick when Michael Vick was being Michael
But
Vick.
he talks with respect. He says that.
He is the most
They still
respectful
hate on him.
nigga
No,
that
he
I-
is.
Because if that wasn't the
100%.
case, he would have already got his love. He's literally the greatest thing that happened to football in the
He gets
last
his
like
love.
5 years.
No, I think he gets his love, but you're always going to find a mix of haters because people hate.
Even
he gets his love.
you know what? He's right because Dan Orlovsky
right.
gave.
'Cause I was
gave
hating
this
on
nigga
LeBron
credit.
back on the Heat
Dan
days.
Orlovsky hate black quarterbacks. So every time I see him talk about black quarterbacks, it's usually negative. But he fucks
Lamar
with
gets
Lamar.
his love.
He really thinks
gets
he's
his
gonna
love.
be one of the
All
top
those
niggas right
quarterbacks
now.
that they love technically. It's just like
Nah, he think he gonna be like he's talking. He's
Peter
up
King.
talking.
Peter King said
I
he was going to be
respect
the he was going to be the MVP. He gets his love. It's just people forgot who he was.
I think we did that
It's
recency
been 4
bias.
games. He missed 4 games last season.
Yep,
They
that
forgot
fucked
who he
things up.
was. He'll easily go show them.
I mean, we was number one in the
There's
AFC.
people hating on him
It
before
was
he
like
got
8-3 or some shit like that.
I
Yeah.
remember
8-2.
vividly, they was
8-2.
hating on
Yeah.
him
number
before
one.
he got
number
hurt.
Fucking
one
number
season.
one in the
They was
AFC.
trying not
Like,
to-
yo, did you forget?
I just don't
They
like
was trying to push him
how.
out of the top 10 like before he got hurt. This been happening.
I just
before
don't
he
like
got
how
hurt,
they
bro.
didn't. Because think
The
about it. With
list
anybody
of the
else, they
top
would have been
10
like
be
the whole
pissing
team
me
is hurt.
off.
It's beyond
They would
just-
give anybody.
I
a
saw
pass
two
coverage.
on the list before Lamar one time. I was like, yo, what's
He-
happening?
I think he gets the
What
proper
the
love,
fuck is happening?
But it's just gonna always be hate. They're gonna give. They're
Yeah,
gonna.
some people get more hate than others, y'all.
Yes, it's just because of who you are, and I don't think he gets hate because he's black. I mean, people think that
No,
he
no,
can't.
it's
do
No, it's
certain
because he
No,
had
it's not-
Kodak
it's not
in the
the
locker
black
room.
thing.
He enjoys
It's
things
certain
we enjoy,
images,
but he's
like,
still an
they
upstanding
want.
individual.
It's
They
not
don't want to
something-
see
Yeah,
that.
But I don't think even the crazy thing is, I mean, maybe I don't see it. I don't see them even bring up the Kodak stuff. Like I don't see him bring up the stuff. I think honestly it's because he wants to get a certain amount of money. If Deshaun Watson didn't get his money, Lamar Jackson got paid. He would have got paid a month ago, 2 months ago.
Facts.
Deshaun Watson has messed up the court.
He won 200 plus, yeah, guaranteed.
He set the quarterback market where owners are not trying to
Yeah.
combat with it. They're not trying to, because if Lamar, understand this, if Lamar gets his fully guaranteed contract,
It's over.
It's over. It's going to change.
It's over.
See, it's an outlier only because it's Deshaun Watson. And everybody knows the Browns are stupid. If Lamar Jackson get it from a good organization like the Ravens, that means every top flight quarterback is about to get it. The average quarterback salary guarantee is about 46%. Deshaun Watson has 100. If Lamar wants 100, that's a big percentage from 46% of a guaranteed contract
yeah.
to 100, which I think he deserves. But with any business, if you want to go to 46 to 100, is a lot.
Facts.
It's a lot.
That's almost never.
So
So
one motherfucker.
You're gonna set it. See, Deshaun Watson, they can make that an outlier.
But no, Lamar worth it.
Right, he is worth it. But they're trying to make that Deshaun Watson contract an outlier. They're trying to say, look, that was just the Browns being Browns. If Lamar Jackson get it, the quarterback market has officially changed. It has changed now. If he gets that, I bet you there are owners out there that are telling him,
They're calling the Ravens right now.
they're saying you better not do. It will change the It will change the football landscape forever, because now a good organization has gave him guaranteed money, fully guaranteed money. Now when the next quarterback Joe Burrow comes up, he said, hey, look, I want what he got. You get guaranteed. I want guaranteed. That is the new stipulation.
It's inevitable. It's gonna happen.
It's gonna eventually happen. And Lamar wants it to start with him. I don't like using the word he wants, because no one knows what he wants, and that's cool. Keep it like that. But I think that's what he wants.
Real quick, like honestly, the Browns would do something like that, like they're the Browns. But I don't fault the Browns so much because they've never had a franchise quarterback,
And they still won't have one.
ever. But they got to take a chance at some point because drafting one is hard, and they've never been able to do it. So I understand them swinging, and they like, if we hit, we hit. If we miss, we miss. But in the long run for quarterbacks, it's a great thing, yo. Like, and hopefully this helps everybody out. These owners, the NFL make a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
They could cough up more money than what they're coughing up guaranteed.
Yeah.
So it's inevitable.
They
Somebody
cut
else
the
is bringing
prices
fully
at the
guaranteed
stadium
contract.
though on
It's
the
gonna
hot
start
dogs
with the
and shit.
quarterbacks.
Might be time though. They might be saving up for Lamar.
They said they cut the
They
cut the price on the hot
prices.
dogs.
I seen it.
Yeah.
The hot dogs, all the food is like a third of the price it was before.
They said we saved up for Lamar, man. We gotta
They
get this money.
saving up for
Nah.
Lamar for
I'm
every
gonna have to-
penny
Nah.
they pension.
But
Niggas
he
getting
really
fired.
changed the game. Like,
did
yo,
change
you
the game.
gotta.
It's
That's
gonna
real.
come. He's gonna get it. He's gonna get his money. I put it like this: if the Ravens don't give it to him, somebody will give it to him.
Oh, that's 100%.
But the Ravens know that,
Yeah.
and if you let him go, I mean, you have quarterbacks that have got a lot of money and never got a Super
Lamar
Bowl.
gonna get a big chicken bag.
What's crazy is the Dolphins situation.
Ooh,
is
I be
setting
thinking
up
about that so
perfectly.
much, man. And I
So
don't
They
want
would
that
be
to
nice
happen.
as shit
Because-
with a
Go to Miami.
fast
What?
ass backfield.
Two
No,
years
I would
playing well.
never switch.
And he'll go back home. But the thing,
But that would be crazy if
Because
he
the
did.
Dolphins are going to offer him fully guaranteed.
He would be a
contract.
staple
Facts.
for the like
That's why
the
it's a
town,
dangerous
yo.
game, yo.
Yeah, it's a dangerous game. You know, excuse me. Ravens have the franchise tag for the next 3 years, which technically I read an article, I read a tweet, and it's like if you franchise him for the next 3 years, he actually would make the same amount of guaranteed money that Russell Wilson would make. Just because when you do a franchise tag, an exclusive franchise tag, it's I think next year is 44 million, and then after that it goes to like 50 something, and then it goes to
Third year's
50,
crazy.
then it goes to
Keep thinking
50 again.
crazy.
So
I was-
kind of technically, if you do that,
They gonna franchise
you're
his
actually
ass.
giving him the guaranteed money that you want to give him with 3 years. So it
Ravens
makes
so
it
fucking
weird.
cheap.
That's why, yeah.
If the Ravens do that, that's kind of weird because then you think like over 3 years you gave him the guaranteed money, because a franchise tag is 100% guaranteed. It hits the cap immediately. That's 46. There's no moving the money around. Like, you know, when guys sign contracts, you know, they kind of move it around. Like, oh, year 1 is only 12 million, and then year 2 is this, and then if it hits like it's supposed to hit. No, when you franchise it, the money goes directly to the cap. But that's the same thing as guaranteed money. If I guarantee your money, it goes directly to the cap. So technically, the Ravens, I think they want to have some flexibility because it's guaranteed to the cap. But the way the NFL's going, somebody's going to get it.
Facts.
Somebody's going to get it.
Real talk, Kirk Cousins really kind of like started off.
Yeah,
He did it, but
definitely
he's
with
done it
that
on
full
3-year
contract.
deals. Kirk Cousins been guaranteed for years because Washington franchise tagged him for 2 years or 3 years. Listen, I don't want the Redskins fans to get my ass if I'm wrong, but they franchised him for at least 2 years, and then he went to the Vikings and got a 3-year guaranteed deal.
Yeah.
And then I think his he reworked his contract. He got another guarantee. Kirk Cousins has been gutting them for years. Gutting the
Killing
league
it,
for
yo.
years.
Money.
Killing it.
Shout out to white people.
Yeah. Shout out to
Having
his-
Never,
knowledge.
yo. I think Lamar Jackson gonna be the one.
Yeah,
He gonna
And
get
then
it.
Herbert's gonna get. It's gonna be crazy, and then Burrow. It's just gonna be crazy after that.
that Herb and Burrow. That's
Herb-
when we get into the half Billy.
Yeah.
Right.
What Herbert's going to do? If I'm Herbert, I'm waiting.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
waiting.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Unless,
3 more years probably.
Unless, well, I'm
2
Herbert
more
waiting.
years.
No, not 2 years, because Herbert's been a year before Burrows, so Herbert's going to want to get paid soon because they looking at it like he's the truth. Shit, Josh Allen's getting repaid in the end of the year. Josh Allen signed his contract. I want to say
Okay.
43
Josh
million.
Allen
You're
was
right. You're
different.
right. You're right.
He's getting paid. He signed a contract when everybody thought Lamar was going to sign too, and he signed maybe 43, 44. I promise by the end of the season, no matter where he goes, meaning like Super Bowl, whatever playoff win, he is going to rework that contract and get like 50.
Mahomes is gonna get reworked.
That was
All
yeah.
these dudes gonna get
tight
reworked.
this
It's
week,
like-
man.
If Lamar isn't the first to get fully guaranteed contract, contract.
Somebody's
It's going
getting
to be Herbert. It's going to be very, very soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be Herbert.
It's going to be Herbert. Like
Justin Herbert.
It's coming very.
I got
soon.
him on the fantasy, man. I need him because I didn't start the Bills defense.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't have started him.
They was cooking though, but
wouldn't
everybody
start.
thought the Rams was gonna be different.
I thought it was
didn't
gonna be a
know
blowout.
anything
I thought it was
about
gonna
The
be a
Von
shootout.
Miller thing changed a lot, yo, because I was like, damn, I didn't realize because they was like
They got
breaking
me
it down.
18 points on the bench.
But you didn't. No one thought. Everybody thought it was gonna be a shootout. So you was like, man, I'm not
Did.
taking them. So I mean, it's a bad pick. If hindsight was 2020.
I had Bills by 10, but I didn't know they really like smacked them up.
Man.
I thought the Bills was going.
I had Cooper Cup though in one of my fantasy leagues. He's
Oh, he's
still
a-
8.
he's
That
always
nigga
been
still
good.
had like 100
Cooper
yards.
Cup is wild.
He's gonna gut.
He's crazy.
Like
They gonna keep
12
throwing the ball.
receptions,
Yo,
100 something
carrying
yards.
But don't
like,
have
oh,
anybody
I
else in the
appreciate
team.
it.
20 points, damn near. Yo. He's gonna get
Don't
you
take
20.
anybody else on that team. Ain't give you no fantasy points throughout the
Nah,
season.
he's just the number one target regardless
Yeah.
of if they're losing or not.
I wouldn't take anybody else though.
I
Now,
didn't.
Robinson is like my 4th receiver on one of my joints, just in case. But he's the 4th dude, just in case he shake off.
I heard a lot of people picked him up kind of early though. And they
Nah, I ain't
upset.
picked him up early. Nah.
Cam Akers too. They was pretty.
Oh, Cam
upset.
Akers.
I saw
Yo,
a lot of
That's
people
a
upset
tough
about
one.
that.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Cam
is a
Akers.
sick one.
He even had a ad that came up on my Twitter for sleeping on. It was like one of them sleep comfort ads that came up on Twitter.
It was Cam Akers.
Cam Akers. I almost retweeted. I should have retweeted.
Get your
that
money,
shit.
bro.
This is a phenomenal fuck
It
because
was-
he
it was
slept.
It was a setup game, if you ask me. Like the Bills is like actually like the favorite. Typically, when you start the year out as the champions, you play another good team, but you're not playing like a team that might be the favorite.
Yeah.
And they're like the defense is like they were ready for them. And on the low, the Rams had a lot of key changes.
Yep.
That was a setup game. They're gonna be better, but like that was the worst, like one of the worst matchups they could possibly get to start the year.
What Ramsey say? I've been seeing a lot
Nothing.
of people roasting his
He just
ass.
keeps preaching
said
on.
something.
He just keeps preaching on Twitter.
But I
gotta see what
mean,
he said.
corners always get beat, bro.
Nah, he was getting smoked.
He was getting
that was
smoked.
crazy.
I mean,
But they always get
And
beat.
you know,
bro.
things be
They were
talking that
smoking
stuff.
Big Ramsey, yo.
That's
He
a lot of
always
Ramsey
did.
Diggs
packed in
definitely
the
talking
air,
that
yo.
shit.
He was yelling on the sideline
Yeah, I seen it.
aggressively.
I just seen it.
As he
But
should.
Just seen it.
that's football.
Yeah, that's football. Yeah.
It's football, yo.
I like Diggs a lot, yo. Like
Though they're one of our heated rivals, salute to the Steelers on putting their number 3 on the back of their helmets for Dwayne Haskins, who recently passed away. I salute to that.
That's sad, bro.
That shit is fucking sad.
Yeah, that's-
so.
He's young as shit.
Still fuck
25,
y'all. I hope
24?
y'all go 0
Yeah.
and 17
The
or
rate-
whatever it is.
The Ravens did. They just announced they put something for Ferguson and Syracuse on the back. Of
Yeah,
their
I'm
helmets.
hyped for
They
that.
got decals for Ferg and Syracuse.
Tony Saragusa, damn, bro.
I'm be down there when we play Miami. I'm gonna be there.
Mike, are you going to a game?
Probably not if it's cold.
Why?
Because I don't like the cold, yo.
What's the last game you been to?
That Raiders game when we blew them out.
No, it was
years
the
ago?
yeah up there. But you know, with other endeavors, I
Oh,
came
alright,
to
alright.
like the Ravens Texas
Oh yeah,
game
yeah. You did go to a few.
2 years ago, and then I went to
went to
a
the-
game
that
last
Bengals
year
game
too,
when
and
we
we
got blown
lost.
out.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I was
That last home
frustrated, but it was
Bengals
still
game.
fun.
But when are you going to a Bulls game? Because you said you're a Bulls fan, but you're Bulls.
I'm
fan
die
is
hard,
up,
yo.
so-
Nobody can question
You're
me.
not. You have to go.
When
to
I
one.
pop out with the Ben Gordon jersey, don't question my
We
alliance.
went before COVID because we did it. It was a Christmas that we went to one of them games.
Yeah.
I bought you tickets for that shit.
He bought
in,
me
like,
tickets to
January.
my first Bulls Wizards game.
It wasn't that.
need
And
to
that's
go to-
when I used to.
COVID.
I need you to
Taj
go to
Gibson
Chicago.
used to straight.
I need
Yeah,
you to
that
go
we
to
do need to go. To
I need,
Yeah.
I need Mike in
We do need to
Chicago.
go to
Yeah.
I need a
Chicago.
picture with you just standing there. Like,
Yeah.
We're gonna record
Post it
before
up
the
with the
pod.
red
We're
program.
gonna
Post
record
it up
before
with
black
the
and
red.
We
I
black
got
and
you.
I actually have one.
I got you,
I love
bro.
Chicago.
I got you. I got you. You
try
just
deep
inspired me
dish.
even more.
Yeah, it'll be the limited edition black and red pro grooming, and it'll say the Mike Miner collection. If
Ah!
you go to that
Let's
game,
go.
the day you go, I
got
will
you.
have it made.
And I gotta have it be in front of the Jordan statue. Post it up. My guy.
Air Jordan.
What made you start watching it? What made you start liking the Bulls?
So my grandparents, we used to stay over their house a lot back in the day, and I don't think they had cable upstairs, but they or in the middle floor where they had it in the kitchen.
Yeah.
But WGN was on there, so that was the team that was always on. And like when I started getting to the age where I understood basketball, Jordan wasn't on there. It was like Jalen Rose, like Eddie Curry, like it was
Curry,
extra
Cheeseburger
phony.
Eddie
You feel
Curry.
me? Like cheeseburger Eddie
Eddie
Curry. But I watched.
All right, that's
And
what you
I,
started.
and I started loving the team. Then Ben Gordon was hella nice in college,
Mm-hmm.
and my grandmother loved college back then. You feel me? And he was on my squad, and he was like low key a shooter. He didn't stick no defense, but he was definitely
Mm-hmm.
a bucket. Monta Ellis type nigga. Like, you feel me? It was fire.
How do you feel about the new GOAT on the Bulls?
Lonzo Ball or
No, Alex Caruso.
Alec? He can dunk. He sticks defense. I respect him for that. But
That's
he's
the new
nowhere
GOAT.
near Jordan.
That's the
When
new
they
GOAT.
post those Jordan pics, I get frustrated.
I know you did.
That shit's
I get
hilarious.
really mad.
I
yo.
love that shit.
Do not do that.
I know you did.
And I'm a Bulls fan. I like him.
That's
But
just so
You-
funny.
Mike hates that. I know he does.
it
Yo, he's
pisses
the
me
GOAT.
off. Come on, yo. Look at this guy.
Yo, you should, all right, why don't you have an Alex Caruso picture up here?
You do need that.
He doesn't deserve one yet.
2-5.
Derrick Rose gonna be up there soon though.
I'm gonna get you an
Got
Alex Caruso.
Pittman. Got Rodman.
They deserve it. They won rings with that man.
Got all of them together.
I should have came through with the Alex Caruso.
The shot.
I would have been mad.
Hey, Mike.
I would have appreciated it though. It would have just been somewhere where it was off camera though. Like I would have just put it somewhere.
On the low, yo, that's when y'all season got ruined when Grayson Allen took him out.
Yeah.
If you
Like,
T-Bill on the low.
would you have it next to the bed like
Fuck
the
Grayson
Wolverine
Allen.
picture? The Wolverine was
To
looking at the
this
picture
day.
of Jean Grey.
Nah.
Like, oh, Alex
Wake
Caruso.
up, Alex Caruso. You could do it for us this year, bro. Nah, I wouldn't know. Cause I don't believe in him that much. Like he's good, but
Why not?
he's not great.
It's the GOAT.
Mike-ism for this week. Yo. I'm gonna give a Mike-ism. All right, so you don't got a lot of punctuation in here, so forgive me if I stumble over it. a
My
little
bad,
bit, but
yo.
it's all
Over
good.
the grammatically incorrect tweets.
I've never tried to cuss a woman out because she didn't want to give me her number. Y'all gotta stop having temper tantrums. That shit ain't player. Mike-ism.
I still feel that way.
I feel that way too.
Like you should not cuss a woman out if she doesn't want to give you the number. That's weird.
It's okay.
And that's a temper tantrum.
You win some,
I just
lose
never understod
some.
being like mad. Like I can see like being salty to yourself.
But
like,
you
oh,
live.
She didn't like me.
The cuss
I'm a
out
little
is-
frustrated,
it's
but
weak.
like the cuss out is crazy. Like
live
yo,
to fight another
you're
day.
scaring her now.
I agree.
You're being scary, bro. Why you? This is not a nigga you're arguing with,
I've
yo.
definitely seen dudes like wild and chicks.
Wild.
It's Baltimore, yo.
Facts,
Niggas be
yo,
doing that shit. Like
Embarrassment. They be so embarrassed.
that's weird though. I've never been embarrassed enough to be like,
Did y'all see that? One? You know,
nigga
why-
charge up like Dragon Ball Z. Like yo, it's a woman, yo. Relax. Pump your brakes, bro.
It's the E. coli in the water.
Yeah,
man.
yo, sip some of that E. coli.
Yeah, he was extra angry.
They be lying to us though, cause you know all the water comes from Baltimore City.
Facts.
Yes.
Be safe.
And I
out
only
there.
know this because of other endeavors, but yeah, like
They
if
had
they
y'all
come and like
out here
flush a fire hydrant,
Coli
anything, no
water.
matter where you at in the county, it's coming from Baltimore City, and it's like one water filtration system for everything. So,
Did y'all real quick? Did y'all
Purchase
try
bottled water.
That new chicken spot around the corner.
what's it called?
The original chicken box.
Nah, is it like that?
I haven't tried it yet. I might try it way back home.
The original chicken box?
It's right next to Crumble Cookie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all got
I don't know, yo. That might be some bougie fried chicken. You make sure, tell them
It's
cook
black
it
people.
hard, yo.
It's black people.
Tell them cook it hard, yo.
It's a
Fry it
crumble
hard.
cookie out here. Where the fuck crumble
It's
cookie?
not an official plug, but my lady just got some crumble cookie
Oh,
yesterday. Yeah.
Fire.
I've heard mixed
think it's
reviews
good.
because some people say
I had it
doughy,
out there at
some
my
people
way
say
though.
it's
The
not.
Rockville.
It's
They had
dope.
one
It's-
out
I mean,
Rockville
it's
for a
It's
minute.
a big ass cookie. So I mean, I don't want the cookie to be hard. You don't want a big ass cookie.
You know
like
what? I
that to be
might
hard.
give some, take them to dad and them when I go home.
You don't. It's a big ass. Cookie.
$36 for
Them
four
joints
cookies.
big.
Fire.
It's $18 for 4.
Shit, crazy.
36
man.
to
Insomnia cookie. That's another one I went to
I
a
hate
few
insomnia
times.
cookie.
Nah.
What is
Crumble
that?
better than Insomnia.
Yeah.
Yeah, Insomnia is smaller. Crumble also has ice cream too. They have the.
Oh.
I just told you last night the Snickerdoodle ice cream.
Whoa.
They sell it in pints.
Snickerdoodle ice cream is crazy.
What?
But y'all know something crazy? I actually
I'm
went to Highs up
sacrificing the
here, and they
bowels
had,
for
if you
the
your ice
Snickerdoodle
cream,
ice
you
cream.
You know I'm ice cream. I eat
they
it
got
every
like
day.
a Baltimore one with like birdie on it, and it has it's
saw you
caramel salted like pretzels with chocolate on them and like vanilla and something else in it, but it's fire. You will fuck with it.
Have you ever had Old Bay ice cream?
I haven't.
It
That
is-
seems weird.
It
Seems
is
like
the weirdest
mud
thing
butt.
ever.
Yeah, it seems like a salty mud butt.
Yeah, I'm
It,
cool.
when it starts melting, it gets spicy.
Yeah, that's too
Yeah,
much.
it's Old Bay ice cream.
Spicy milk sounds.
Yeah,
Spicy
it's
milk.
spicy milk is
So,
wild.
Nate, you're an ice cream guy, right?
I eat ice cream every day.
You had Saharka ice cream before? Saharka?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite joint? The banana pudding this.
I would eat nothing. I would eat nothing
Yo.
with bananas in it. I do not eat bananas.
Daily ice cream is crazy. What?
The best ice cream I had recently. I don't know if y'all like Oatly. You heard of Oatly?
No, I haven't.
Oatly. It's oat milk. Oat milk makes the ice cream.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Oatly makes the best ice cream, but they only got 3 flavors:
I only keep Oatly in the crib.
What 3 flavors do they have?
I never heard of
vanilla,
that.
chocolate, They might have strawberry, and then they cookies and cream, so 4 flavors.
I don't like chocolate ice cream.
So you don't have a favorite to Harker with?
No, I have a favorite, Talenti.
Okay.
Mediterranean mint. My favorite ice cream is mint chocolate chip. Butter pecan. I get all the slander because I eat mint chocolate chip.
No, butter pecan is a classy level pick.
I think it's called Mint Flicks and Chill. Yeah, serious. Yeah.
Yo, you know what?
I'm an ice cream person. This is making me
Someone
excited.
put me on with. You know what? The best ice cream flavor that I can say is mint chocolate chip or butter pecan. The best ice cream I ever had in my life. Somebody put me on with it. What's the company that makes the mixed flavors? It's gonna come to my head. And everybody gets that one flavor. It has cookies, brownie.
Oh, you talking about
Is it Briars?
No.
Cold Stone.
No.
Oh.
You can
Häagen-Dazs?
get it out the store. No.
You talking about get out the store.
The people. Is it Ben and Jerry's?
Ben and Jerry's or
Ben and
Brian's?
Jerry's.
Ben and Jerry's, and they have a flavor: cookie dough,
Oh, the original
brownie, and something. It's called half baked.
Half baked.
Half baked ice cream.
I've actually seen that at the gas station.
Oh my gosh, man! Listen, you get that. I mean, your body's not going to be agreeing with it later on.
Yeah, that's why I can't do ice cream.
Nah,
That's
I
the
be
only
having the
reason I
mud.
can't do it.
I definitely had the
stomach
mud
does
after
not
ice cream.
fuck with it.
Ice cream is my enemy.
You
That shit is delicious though.
been to
You-
Be More Licks?
Respect.
Yeah,
What's your
I've been to
favorite
Be More
joint
Licks,
there?
Charmery. I haven't been in so long, so I got them to mix something up. I'm
Okay.
a milkshake guy, so I've been to Be More Licks. I've been to Charmery. I got one for you that's not that far from where Mike lives. It's actually 10 minutes from here. They make homemade ice cream and homemade ice cream sandwiches. It's called the J.J. Hoffman's Charmery. It's probably 15 minutes from Mike. A lot of people don't know about it. It's all the way down Ricestown Road. It's about 10 minutes from here. J.J. Hoffman's Charmery.
I've heard of that.
Creamery. They make all the ice cream. It's definitely
That's tough.
It's definitely a sundown town.
Yeah.
I'm scared
When
about
you
that.
said the 10-15 minutes,
Yeah.
the direction you pointed, I was
It's a
like,
sun.
"Ah,
It's a sun.
yeah,
It's the
I
best
don't
ice
like
cream
it
ever.
up
They're gonna
there."
call you a nigger when they get you.
It's
Yeah.
crazy how
But you're gonna love it.
You come out
I'm
there,
gonna
they
give
How
you my
that
combo
cross
with the
over,
Be More
though.
Licks. It's a joint called y'all probably see me post it. Cookie Monster. It's like the blue ice. You see me post it?
Yeah.
Mm.
That's good.
I'm gonna give it up. I mix it with the Captain Crunch. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Now they got 2 locations, so it's hard.
I got something for you.
You
You,
got
you
one
ice
that's
cream?
supposed to be
You ice cream eater?
Absolutely.
I make my own ice cream.
What?
I make my own ice cream.
Me as well. I've done it before.
I have an ice cream maker in the house.
Let's go.
I have an ice cream maker in the house.
The ice cream legends.
Yes, I have an ice cream maker in my house.
Yeah.
That's
I actually told my wife. So let me give the credit to the person who actually makes it. My wife makes the ice cream. I
So-
can make it, but she makes it. I told her she makes the best ice cream ever. She actually puts eggs in the ice cream.
That's tough.
And her chocolate ice cream has eggs. It is the best ice cream I've ever had. I do not like Cold Stone. I like Baskin Robbins. Cold Stone isn't ice cream; it's pudding. Just want to put that out there.
Yeah, I haven't been to Cold Stone in so long.
Who said the
I found
Cold
so
Stone
many
Yeah,
places.
it is
Cold
kind of
Stone-
weak, man.
Cold Stone is pudding. It'll never fully
It
melt.
was gassed up.
And no disrespect.
I never
used to
had
like them,
Cold
but,
Stone
I
like that.
haven't been there in a
Yeah,
while.
it was gassed
I
up
found other places
for
like,
sure. Overpriced bullshit.
All right, so look, J.J. Hoffman's Creamery. I'm sorry, it's 17 minutes away from Mike.
Tough. Oh, 17 minutes. Oh, you definitely in sundown town then.
Oh yeah, you're gonna pass a couple things, but I'm telling you, it's the best racist ice cream you ever had in your life.
You gotta walk in like one of them joints like in the Western movies where the little double doors straight.
So you got walk through like.
What are you doing around here, buddy?
Man, listen, you're gonna feel like that, but it's
Yeah.
good. Listen,
We only serve you round back.
Samuel L. Jackson from Django gonna come running out. What are you doing around here, boss's
You gotta get
place?
your ice cream from the back of your shit.
God
Damn.
I could smell you when you
and guess
walked
what?
in.
And guess who will walk around back and get the ice cream?
Facts.
Me.
Yeah.
Me.
Like Stone
That
Cold.
delicious.
The reason I do like Taharka though, because they make a lot of good flavors, but it's like it's originally like from black guys, like black men.
Mm-hmm.
So and it's Baltimore.
Yeah.
So like I definitely support it. I mean they've had like a lot of different things with the ownership type joint, but I think they like what they call like employee owned or something like that. It's one of those type of joints. And I had ran across them a minute, but like they make so many solid flavors. So I try to support them because it definitely is like black guys that like piece it together, and it's Baltimore. So I just definitely want to throw that one out there.
No,
Like
it's
Be More Licks,
that's
I don't
hard.
know the whole what's the name behind that. They just make fantastic stuff.
Be More Licks is good, but I'm telling you, you go to J.J. Hoffman's. First of all, you go there. The ice cream sandwich is about this. They like this.
I know what you're talking about. I haven't been, but I know exactly.
It's. I'm telling you, it's a straight shot. Once you go down there,
Yeah, yeah,
it's.
yeah.
I mean, listen. If I felt like driving 17 minutes, I would go there when I leave here. It is the best ice cream. All the flavors they got, everything's homemade.
That's craziness.
Get it and get out.
Yeah, I would. I already know when I'm around places like that, I get scared.
Mm-hmm.
I went to a winery not that long ago, and you know the full story, but I would never say it on here.
Yes, we will not talk about that.
But yeah, I was scared around there, and you know me, I'm not cultured, so I was really scared.
He
Like
said you win
gas
some,
station, snow,
you lose.
I went out with my friends recently and went to the spot. I can't remember the name. You know the old Green Turtle in Towson?
Yes.
You know they changed their name to like
No, I didn't know that.
backyard something. His backyard.
Yeah.
And it felt so racist in there when I was in there.
Yeah.
We walked
That
there,
area is like a
they
weird
changed.
racial area.
When I went in there, it was like you can tell when places like that try to get rid of black people, because we used to go and we was going to eat. Me and a couple of my friends, but they changed the music there.
Yeah.
They make them play a certain type of music. No, you can't play that nigga.
They made that change a while ago though,
But
because
they had
even
no
when it
Gucci.
was like the popular spot, they were playing like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys.
Yeah,
like,
like,
yo,
and I'm
you're
like,
not supposed to
we
be
in there. We
right
left.
now,
We
buddy.
was like, yeah, I think it's time for us to leave.
Yeah.
It used to be cool.
They straight hit you with the everybody.
And they only play that anything that make you two step.
Right.
You know a Baltimore nigga with two steps is some Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
Used to be in there when they used to have a power hour.
We wouldn't. It was like maybe once in a while we'd go up there, but I know they used to have a DJ there. We went there on a
That was the Owens
Saturday.
Mills joint.
They used to.
No. Owens Mills was
that was
cool.
pork
Nah.
chop there.
All right.
Yeah, Pork Chop was
Towson
cool.
was
I
one. Was
I
when
went to
niggas
that
used to
one
get
time.
smacked.
That shit was
Towson had the
crazy.
Towson got the rooftop.
Yeah.
Towson-
It was the upstairs
So
and the
power
downstairs.
hour, yo, it was literally buy any drink, beer, liquor, whatever. Buy one, get one free.
Oh damn.
Shit.
They was trying to
Wow.
put niggas out.
Man, they don't care now.
Extremely
You
dangerous.
can even tell how when I'm.
But that's a college neighborhood too,
Yeah,
yo.
exactly.
yeah, but they turned
5 minutes away from like
It was
every
from, like,
college
6
in
to-
Baltimore.
It was either 5 to 6 or 6 to 7. People was in there getting lit. I used to be in there every now and then, like, but I knew like
Yeah,
I would have
those
to
was
walk
the
around
spots.
Towson and stuff like that to kind of like mellow out for real before like dipping out. But yeah, and you got to run around in Owens Mills. They had pork chop like on like Friday.
Yeah.
Fridays.
I ain't
it was
never
Friday
go to
once a
It
the
was
month.
a solid
Owens
spot.
Mills.
Me
Once a
and my
month.
homies
I did it
used to-
one
used to
time.
go there a lot.
It was one time that I went there.
You know, I'd be out the way, dog.
We used to call it Nipsey's.
Nipsey's.
We'd go up that one.
Did y'all listen to Ari Lennox's new album?
I did,
No.
man.
Or Ari Lennox?
I did not.
It's beautiful, y'all.
I know you know. Mike.
Should listen.
I know you know.
ASL, age,
beautiful.
sex, location. I did listen as well. I'm not even an R&B nigga.
That's an R&B out.
I
I'm
fuck
gonna
with
listen.
Fire.
I listen to him. I ride.
No,
home.
the intro is like low key, like you knew she was gonna be on her like Erykah Badu like bag, like
real?
she was really wilding
It
on that
started
shit.
off
I was like, wait, hella instrumentation,
You loved it.
the beat going for a while, and she just going crazy.
Did you
bro.
love it?
I love it.
Have you listened to Biggie Smalls yet?
Not much. I'm not gonna lie. I
Oh,
only
no,
know
you-
the main songs. I don't know the albums like that.
Yeah, you should pester him about
He's
Jay-Z.
upset about
yo,
me.
and him not
What Jay
understanding
and all that.
how legit Jay-Z is, yo. Because then you
I'm
say
sorry.
Nate was the one that's like
Nate and all them
tried.
slander me. I
They've
was
already
emotional
tried
after
to
that day
tell
at
us.
the
I was waiting for
barbershop.
this moment because Mike was like, yo, Mike be saying some egregious stuff. Mike, and I let it ride on the episode because I was just laughing, yo, in my head. But Mike said, and he's a legend. No disrespect. But he was like, Juicy J is just as legendary as Jay-Z. I was like, oh my gosh, yo.
I'm
That's
sorry,
one of the
Nate.
most
I don't
egregious
want to get yelled at anymore.
statements I've ever heard in my life, yo.
I might have said
It's
that.
a legend, but
wild.
it's not even close, yo.
I might have said that.
That was wild.
I'm sorry.
I
don't know
what?
the
That's crazy you
discography.
said it because you would never say that in the barbershop.
Y'all be. That's because they like the Jay-Z. Like, yo, they be serious about that, yo.
Yo said Jay-Z and Juicy J is same legend.
Yeah.
You should this clip right here when you this is done, tweet it and tag Juicy J. This is the most he's ever got in his life. He's the best he probably ever felt.
I literally
Juicy
waited
J.
because I was like, whenever Nate come on, because the way Mike said that.
Nah, I got Nate and them, we had a heated argument.
I held that for like mad pods. I was like, Mike was wild in that.
Randall would pass out if he heard you saying this.
I remember how y'all screamed on me when I
Randall-
told y'all, like, they was like, yo, you listen to AZ and Capone and Noriega, but you ain't listen to Vintage J, nigga?
And that's the thing about it's not.
What's
that you,
wrong with
the problem
you?
isn't that it's not that you listen to.
They were
those
upset,
people,
yo.
It's that you listen to them, but you didn't listen to Jay Z.
Yo, they was pressing me, yo. I was about to get slapped in there, yo.
It's
Nah,
like
Mike-
it's like it's like you it's
Sticks
like
to it though.
it's like
what
Mike
the
saying,
one
"Yo,
thing
I
can
love cheesy
respect.
bread, but I don't like pizza." That's how I feel. It's like you
That's
skipping
a
over.
good one.
I
It's
love
like
cheesy
That's
bread, but I
actually
love
good.
there you go, and like Mike will go right in the party like, oh, "I'll take the cheesy bread." Bro, there's a cheese pizza sitting right here.
Big beautiful pizzas just all around.
I ain't gonna lie, he's telling the truth, guys. Sorry for anybody that's offended.
The It's sick as me.
It was funny too because Mike also was like, "Yo, he was like, I really wasn't listening to Nas at all."
Yeah.
When I got into Nas, I was like, "Dang, yo,
Like,
oh,
Nas like
Jay-Z
one of my
off
favorites.
all
Yo,
this.
you keep skipping over
Mike
Jay-Z.
doing this in reverse fashion.
Won't go
Yo.
to jail.
You know,
He
Mike
won't do
is
it.
Mike treating Jay-Z like that Sesame Place treated them black kids. I'm gonna make a gif of just Mike Nas and Jay-Z right here, and Mike just skipping over, not shaking their hand. Shit.
That's hilarious.
Sickening.
I did listen to some of Reasonable Doubt though.
Yeah, Mike, I don't want to talk.
Nah, when Mike go through the discography finally, you gonna really understand like Jay-Z really like predicted. He was so far ahead with his raps. You gonna be like, whoa, yo, like now you're gonna listen to it because you wasn't listening to it in real time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be different, yo. But like Jay-Z was so far ahead of these dudes. It's crazy.
Mike
He was
has-
predicting everything.
He has a face of someone who doesn't care, and he just doesn't want to say
I
it.
know how
Locked in his
Mike.
waist.
They know that's why they.
Locked in
That's
his
why
But I
yo.
also know
I've
Mike.
been.
Mike,
Get
once
him
Mike
out.
actually tapped in, Mike gonna be like, yeah, I tapped in. I understand, yo. That's how I know, yo.
He's never gonna tap
He
in.
put me on it with
No, no, no.
Ty Dolla
It's a
Sign
few- it's a few
recently.
people he finally tapped in, yo.
I listen to
I
these
made Mike-
It's
guys.
gotta take a while.
I listen to these
I mean,
guys.
Mike. One day I was listening to Drake in the shop, and Mike asked me at the end of the cut, like, "Yo, what's that song, yo?" I like that. I like that.
Probably mad pop.
It was After Dark, yo.
After Dark.
Man said After Dark.
Oh, you ain't know what that was?
I was like, oh, this is beautiful.
Never got it out.
Mike
My
will
fault.
tell you every Boldy James verse that ever came
Exactly.
out.
Everything that nobody knows
Slink
about.
God, the fourth
Whoops.
Prince and
Sorry,
shit. Yo, this
guys.
nigga just be having wild names he be coming out with. Yo.
Did you like Giveon album?
Yes, I did. I
Ant
did.
Rowan Giveon. He said he sounds like Maya Angelou.
Yo, somebody.
He said I could never unhear her voice.
Maya Angelou is
That's
funny.
fucking
Sweet child.
hilarious, yo.
No. They say he sound like Maya Angelou and somebody that ate some peanut butter right before hitting the studio.
Sweet child.
That shit is hilarious, yo.
Somebody said they hate John Legend because everything sound like slave music.
I
It
listened to
does.
that album, yo.
I
Give
listened
me
to
on
like the
that.
first
I'll
two
get
tracks.
to
You
it,
could tell
though.
he trying to like super industry it. Like I want these songs for like movies
Yeah, that's what he
and
does
shit like
now,
that.
yeah.
Like I was like, yeah, this don't even sound like no like.
It's not with it.
He's
I'm
like
expecting
a-
like Cloud9 type shit, and it's like,
Yeah, Ari shit was
He's on
fire
this.
though.
Yeah, she came on with the jazz. Like a lot of it was very jazzy.
For real?
A lot of,
She's a
like,
player.
yeah,
She
like
has
very-
vocal range,
some
bro.
blues-esque type stuff.
See, I'll listen to it.
It's
I'll
like,
listen
it's
to
like
Every
the original
range.
elements type stuff. It's very. The
appreciate
features
that.
were
Listen to
really
nothing
good.
else though.
She had like the right people on the album.
Mm-hmm.
The song with her, "Lucky Day," it's like a
That song is fire.
conversation, and like that's hard. Like the concept was really dope. It's like it's really fire. Yo.
My
I'm
only-
gonna get a couple more re-listens, but like that jazz when it came on with like the jazz blues types.
Yeah.
I said she taking it somewhere.
My only gripe with R&B artists now is, and I love Brent Faiyaz. I know that y'all had y'all
you
different
love him.
opinions about him, but like those albums, like yo, stop dropping your singles a year before and then putting it on the album, because then it's like, yo, you kind of wasted space with that. Like you went crazy and then you gave us this song niggas knew about last year and like 2021.
Yeah, you know, that was one of my
Like
gripes.
I hate that shit.
Definitely one of my gripes.
Ari did that too with like 2 tracks, but they were still fire, and you could tell she remastered the track.
You know who
Because you could tell when they go back and
who
re-sing it.
Did it at the highest level recently, because like all of them joints is like top, they were smashes, and she still has come out with an album, SZA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like them songs are.
She still
all
need to
were
drop
smash
soon,
hits,
though.
and she
Yeah.
still hasn't dropped the album.
She still need to drop soon though.
I think she's gonna drop towards the end of the year, and
Yeah,
it's gonna all the women they been murdering it, yo.
yeah,
They been going
they
crazy,
cooking.
yo.
Like that album is really a good album.
I'ma
Like,
listen to it
you
on
could
radio.
you could literally have an album like cutting hair, the serious nice video with that playing in the background that's just gonna appeal to everybody.
I'm gonna make you a Jay-Z playlist,
Okay,
and I'll send it to your iPhone.
I don't have an iPhone. I have an Android. You can't send it to my. Never mind. I don't have another phone. But yeah.
Yeah.
You can send me the playlist though, because I can still pull it up on YouTube Music, and I usually can port it. If it's on Apple Music, I can put it on there.
Oh, for real?
Mhm.
Okay, I
Just send me the
definitely-
list, and then I'll just get it.
If we on the music tip as well, Vince Staples joint. I'm hyped about that comedy special he's supposed to
Yes,
have
very
on
Very excited.
Netflix. I'm hyped about that.
Y'all fucking
gotta
with
be
that
fucking
Ice
hype.
Spice?
Who?
The Ice Spice?
What is that?
Who the fuck is that?
It's a Salacious Woman song that's fire, dog.
Yeah?
New York.
I never heard of it.
I know you heard it, yo.
No,
You
I'm not.
thought I was feeling you? That nigga much something and something. Yo, fire, dog.
No,
heard
I've
that
never
shit.
heard of it.
Fire. I'm telling y'all now. I found the song like 2 weeks ago randomly on my
Was
YouTube
that the
algorithm.
video of the lady that was on stage and nobody started cheering until
Nobody
she
was
went
cheering.
to the
I'm
twerk?
telling you, this is the next song. I looked at it on YouTube like 2 weeks ago. It had like 250K. She's at like 3 or 4 million now. Like she's about to blow up. Like
Okay. We'll
check it out.
I'll
Ice
dive
Spice, Munch, all the women will love it.
Munch.
As long as you're not a Munch, you're not gonna feel any way about it. But if you are the Munch or you ever were the Munch,
Don't
it's
be
kind
the
of
munch.
egregious. Kind of hurt your feelings.
I don't know what that means, but don't be the munch.
Just listen to this song. I think you guys will like it though. Secretly, because that's not one of them songs you could.
All right.
Not with the homies in the whip. You gotta bump that alone by yourself.
Not playing
Good beat.
The beat is
I play
fire.
for it. Listen,
is.
I'm in
It's
the
the
car. If you in
beat.
the car with me, I play whatever I want to play.
Yeah,
You will get this Luther. You will get this whatever.
yeah, that's me. That's
I don't
me.
care. Like, and
That's
I sing.
me.
with my
I know,
guitar.
Rich. You probably be weirded out when you in my whip. Like, oh, it's just random as fuck, yo. Like,
I'll be driving the
makes
same
no
way.
sense.
Mike,
yo.
what's your
I
confidence?
don't have a lot of people in the car though.
You playing it with the windows down?
What?
Mike look like he.
Oh,
bit me.
I slap that joint loud. It's just like niggas can't see me, like, or I can't be around the homies, like. But that song fire. Like, I already sent it to like homegirls. They like, yeah, my homegirl put me on. That shit is fire, dog. Like,
Yeah, Munch.
she about to be the next like cool person, like on her like Meg the Stallion damn near level type shit. She gonna blow up, yo.
Mike predicting the future and shit.
No, she's gonna blow up, and she has the appeal. Look good, and she like I don't want to like be like colorist, but like she got like a natural like fro in the video, and she like really rapping some egregious shit,
Okay.
slandering the shit out of niggas. It's fire, yo.
Okay.
It's fire. I think you should watch it.
Nigga slander. I love
Terrible.
I know, horrendous.
it. I love it.
No, it's fire though.
Yeah,
Did
I
y'all
ain't
get
read
2K, NBA 2K?
Not yet. I'm
NBA
probably
2K?
gonna wait a little
I didn't
bit.
get it either,
I'm gonna
okay.
wait a little bit on that.
Is
No.
it me or is it coming out earlier and earlier?
Yeah, they
seemed
bring,
like it
niggas
came out
gonna
way
come,
early.
next year's gonna come out.
Shit come out
Oh,
before
okay.
Madden. Yeah, Madden came out like last week.
Right. I'm
Yo,
still
I
playing
haven't got
Madden.
none of those games, yo. I
haven't.
feel like they don't deserve my money.
Yeah.
Cause it was like the same thing.
Nah, man.
They don't deserve my money.
Nah, yo.
Yeah.
They need competition, man. It's like
They do. They really
They
do.
get
they
lazy.
are the definition. They really show you that if you don't have competition and you kind of own the market already, kind of in a way, that you will not grow much.
Yeah.
You can't.
That's
grow-
why you need competition.
in life, that's how life works.
Yeah, that's how
You
life
need
is.
competition to
For
grow in
sure.
life. Like I can't just be sitting around like seeing nobody and seeing nobody work.
Gotta
and
get
shit.
uncomfortable, man.
Yeah, you gotta be uncomfortable at times.
Be comfortable in the discomfort.
There you go, Mike. Speak
Yeah.
it, philosopher Mike.
And their thing is just the microtransactions now.
And that's
Yeah.
what and that's
That's
what messed the
their
world.
big thing.
Yeah, microtransactions has ruined the world.
It's all, yeah.
Well, ruined the game world.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Y'all got Hulu?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Did y'all started watching the Mike Tyson miniseries?
Mike said no, so I'm gonna go
Yeah, I ain't
no.
watching,
I watched it.
Yeah, I can't watch
It's
it either, man.
it's
I
try.
watched the first
Imagine
episode
like
with you,
a
though.
Mike Tyson documentary, a docu series, or whatever it's called, a biography or whatever it's called. But it's like it's trying to be like The Winning Time, and it's weird because they try to like make him seem really out of like crazy. Like
Mike was crazy.
Mike was wild.
he was crazy, but the way he's talking, it's like yo, y'all. I don't know. They kind of made him look crazy as hell, yo.
I'm not gonna
Can't
watch
say
it.
the words you want to say.
Yeah, it was.
exactly.
It's out of pocket. Like the way they, like
exactly
they chose
what
this
you mean.
voice for this man. Like disrespectful.
Exactly.
For real?
Goddamn.
So would you say?
It's good though. It's still entertaining, but it's like I would feel disrespected too if I was
Do
him.
you like the guy that's playing Mike Tyson?
I do.
For real?
In certain instances, just not when he's older. He only is good in prime Mike. Young Mike or old Mike is horrendous, but prime Mike, it's like, oh, all right, it makes sense. Hella brolic, really could do the boxing moves and shit. It's cool.
Okay.
And it's like he'll be like commentating or in the background. You know how they would like on the winning time.
It
Okay.
seemed like it was
And-
his live show that
Yeah.
he was doing for a while. They
Live
was
show and
kinda
just like
doing it.
Have
a
you watched-
depiction of that.
Have you watched The Old Man?
I haven't.
You never watched The Old Man with
I
Jeff
haven't
Bridges?
watched that either.
You
I
can
heard
watch The
about
Old
that,
Man.
but I
Fire?
haven't
Good.
watched that.
It's good. It's on
What have I been watching?
it streams on Hulu, but it comes on something else. But it's with Jeff Bridges. Yo, y'all remember Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah.
Yes.
He reminds me of like an older Snake. And
Snake
they
was hard.
They show a younger version of Yo. He looks like the
That's a
young
good
Solid Snake.
example, yo. Yeah.
What was the one a Metal Gear Solid when he was like in the woods, yo? Like he was in
Snake
like
Eater.
Vietnam. That
Snake
was like
Eater.
the hardest one.
Yo,
That was
kind of
like
find out it took me like 5 years later. You weren't playing with Metal Gear. You weren't playing with Solid Snake.
really,
Nigga, you playing with his father. You playing
really.
with Big Boss. It wasn't him, cause you know them niggas are created from him. They're all. That's why they can't be together, cause when they get near each other, they start dying and shit. they all created from him. I think his brother and him, but you were playing as Big Boss.
That's tough.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
yeah. I Google everything.
Yeah. And shout out to y'all to put me on with the Dragon Ball Super. I've been out of pocket on my vacation. I've watched probably
Happy for you, man.
80
Where you at?
episodes.
Where you at now?
I'm
Update.
almost at the Tournament of Power. So you talked about the wolves and the rabbit and then Top. I got to them. I haven't seen the main guy yet, but he's clearly in the cutscene in the beginning. So clearly that nigga is like super powerful, but really fire. Thank you, Hulu, for putting that on there. Yes, I just wanted to give you guys an
Did you
update on that.
know Rick and Morty was back? You fuck with Rick and Morty?
I do like Rick
I
and
didn't know
Morty
they
for
had a
shit.
season 6. That blew my mind.
Yeah.
How many
I had no
episodes? Because like the
idea. It's
fifth
only
season was
one
only like
episode
5
right now.
Yeah,
episodes,
it
right?
wasn't that long. Yeah.
Fuck, I gotta watch it. I didn't know. I thought that last season was the final season.
Yeah.
I'm hyped.
Yeah.
I fucking love Rick and Morty, yo. That's my shit.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty's the shit. What about? Did you still? If you, I told Mike said he didn't watch it. Did you watch We Own the Streets?
Yes, the Baltimore joint.
Yeah, Mike.
hell
man,
yeah.
that shit was
I
great.
watched that shit.
And you said you watched The
Wow.
Slow Hustle. Watch that, yo.
Yeah, you gotta
They
watch
go
That shit
hand in
was
hand.
sad though. I was sad for like 2 days off of that. Like, yo.
Watch We Own the Streets.
It's good, man. It's a good portrayal of what happened in that scenario.
Yes.
Dirty ass fucking cops.
Mm-hmm.
For some light comedy, y'all know Abbott Elementary is gonna be coming back.
I can't wait.
I love that.
That's
shit.
my shit,
It's
yo.
fantastic,
Love
Yo,
it.
you really everybody hates Chris character, yo. If you worked at a school, that would have been you, man.
Definitely.
Except no bull chicken sandwiches, yo. That's out of pocket,
That's
yo.
wild.
Like, why are you bullying
Doing
chicken,
too
yo?
much.
Yeah.
I don't need.
Now, how do you
abs
not
that
like
bad.
pizza?
I don't need abs that bad.
Yeah.
I did see that they have. I guess before we close things out, too, the Wendell and the Wild, or Wendell and Wild. It's like this animated joint that's coming out. I think on Netflix. Jordan Peele doing it. Kind of give me the vibes of, or he's a part of it. I don't know if he's doing it by himself. What was the joint with the skeleton, the pumpkin head joint, Christmas kind of singing joint?
Oh, I know what you're talking
Night
about.
Before Christmas.
Okay.
It's kind of got that same kind of vein to it, but it's
Classic.
black people, horror movie style.
That'll be tough.
I'm out. I don't do
I
horror
don't
movies.
fuck with it. It come out on Halloween.
Yeah.
So it's that type shit. We'll talk about it with Ken Dreezy when she comes through.
Yeah. And Nate, you gotta plug your socials one more
Yes.
time. Plug the products, everything.
All right. So Instagram _pro grooming. Shit. Like I said, Facebook is pro grooming or under Nathaniel Robinson. I just told my whole name. I don't like telling that. But Nathaniel Robinson. Twitter, you can't have that. That's too.
Sacred place.
Yeah, it's a sacred place for me. The website, all the links on there. We got the pro grooming beard oil, really important for your daily use. Beard wash, and then we coming up with other products.
Throw that in the camera one more time.
Yeah.
Make sure
My
y'all
God.
support that.
Support.
Out here doing it.
Everything.
Black man as well.
Get
Pro
that.
Getting us right.
Positivity.
Come up with
All
a routine.
positive vibrations.
Real quick, one thing. Come up with a routine. Stop thinking just this will fix you.
Yeah.
A routine.
That's real.
A routine. That's what we got.
Take care of yourself. And we always gotta say rest in peace to Big Reese. Episode 228, Coach Class Podcast. Like, rate, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can just tap in when we come out. Yeah, appreciate you pulling up, bro.
Oh, we also on Amazon Music, people.
Oh, yeah.
Whoever's listening
New
from
expansion.
that time,
New
if y'all need to
expansion
get
pack.
on there. We on
New
there.
expansion.
We there.
They ask me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life. They ask me what I'm coaching, right? I said, bro, I'm coaching life. I said, bro, I'm coaching life.